Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, emotional, and mental health related paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, multiple times per week if we can. And we do that in an audio format. We've got over 680 of these available in a variety of topics. We try to add to it as often as we can. Hopefully, there is something here that's beneficial to you. Like, subscribe, comment below if there's a topic you'd like to see us cover. We're going to talk today about hacking the brain. If you're trying to get your brain to work in a different way, then you can certainly hack your brain just by asking some basic questions and kind of rewiring how you think in a meaningful way. If that's something you're looking to do, would love to reach out to you and be of service. There's a couple things to consider and a couple ways to do that. You can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception or the About Me section on this YouTube page. Either way will work. We'll get you to a member of my team or to me directly, and we can go from there. First thing to do is engage. Engage in things that are going to stretch your mind. Be around people that have differing opinions from you. Be around people that have similar opinions but a different take than you. Do not surround yourself only with people that think exactly the way you do. The more limits you place upon your own ability to view different viewpoints, the harder it will be to gain leverage in an ever-changing world. The understanding that change is one of the few constants in human existence is also important. This doesn't mean you can't have meaningful values. Much to the contrary, meaningful values are extremely important. But understanding how other people value different things and not taking it personally when people have different values than you will make your life easier in the long run. Many times people hold on to things that aren't in their best interest for a variety of reasons, not limited to the simple fact that people often struggle with understanding how to be aware of things that are the opposite of them, tolerant but not lose themselves. And the reality is, a person's opinion has only the value you give it. Every person's opinion has some value, but you choose how much value you give to, um, you know, you give to the reality. Um, there are there are a lot of challenges in that direction. So, the next thing to consider when looking at something like this is your willingness to accept that change is one of the few constants in the world, and your relationship with change will directly impact your level of personal, professional, and emotional success. The more rigid you are about situations, the more rigid you are about your unwillingness or inability to accept change as a radical part of your daily, weekly, and life experience, the more difficult it will be to reach a life you actually want. Holding on to things rigidly will decrease the amount of opportunities you have in general, and it can be helpful to begin to see things in a progressive way. The absence of comfort with change blocks progress in almost every area of human existence. The next thing to consider is focus. What are you focused on? How do you reset your focus? And where does your focus get lost? When you understand how your focus gets lost on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, you'll understand where your time goes as well. Now, this doesn't mean that we can't get distracted from time to time and have it be a positive thing. However, if you routinely are getting distracted by things that are not leading you towards your goals, the ability to reset your focus on a continual basis, that is, knowing how to reset your focus quickly and efficiently, is a prerequisite to the level of success that you actually desire. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to know everything that you want to accomplish immediately, nor does it mean that you have to know exactly how you're going to do things in a consistent basis, but it does mean that you require a certain level of deeper understanding within yourself to know how to go forward in a meaningful manner. Now, the next thing to consider in kind of hacking your brain and knowing how to do that is look for opportunities, not absolutes. So everything is an opportunity. Everything can be an opportunity to make positive change in your life if you view it from an opportunistic standpoint. What are the positives? What are the negatives? What are the things that we want to accomplish? And why do we want to accomplish them? Understanding how to connect on a deeper level with things we want to accomplish and knowing how to get to a better place within yourself is a useful manner of really getting to a a place of internal and emotional balance. The next thing when considering how to hack your life is, and the last thing, focus on freedom. Now, we all come into life with complete freedom. Now, a lot of people don't agree with this philosophy, but the reality is we don't like the choices we're often given, but the freedom of choice is something that cannot be taken away from you. You may choose not to see yourself as free. You may choose to see yourself as someone who doesn't get what they want out of life, but expectation is the absence of flexibility. And so the more we ultimately expect out of life and we're rigid, the less opportunity we have towards true freedom. True freedom is the understanding of the power of choice as a central focus to your human right. And so hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.